We're now in front of Seattle's biggest icon, and that is the Seattle Space Needle. And it is over 600 feet tall and was built in 1962. We're about to head up right now, so let's go ahead and get a look at that view.
Audio Jungle.
Now, the Space Needle was built for the World Fair in 1962 and only took 400 days to build. Once at the top, which is 520 feet up, you'll be able to see for miles and can even spot our next stop.
After you're done soaking in the view at the top of the Seattle Space Needle, you're going to want to come to the Chihuly Glass and Garden Museum, which is where we are now.
The art created by the glassblower Chihuly is out of this world and varies from orbs filling canoes to full-size forests that you can walk through. My favorite part of the exhibit, however, was getting to walk around the outside gardens. Once you soaked in the art, it's time to get
Roasted kitchen for breakfast. If you do make it on a Friday, they have their Hangtown Friday dish, which is 2 fried oysters over scrambled eggs, and it is pretty amazing, so let's check it out.
The eggs and oysters were pretty amazing, but the French toast made out of tres leches caked, topped with agave, honey, and pineapple is hard to beat. You're also going to want to try their Bloody Marys and Irish coffees.
We're on our way now to pay our respects to a master martial artist and the actual founder of Jeet Kune Do, and that's Bruce Lee. He was the famous movie star, everybody should know him, and unfortunately his son is buried right next to him. He died in an accident while filming The Crow.
The gravesite is littered with bouquets of flowers, and odds are you're going to have to wait for your turn to pay your respects up close. After you do pay your respects, though, you're going to want to head downtown to a very interesting building, which is home to the EMP Museum.
We're now at the EMP Museum, which stands for Experience Music Program, and this museum specializes in pop culture, science fiction, and of course, music.
The museum not only showcases a 2-story guitar tornado, but also showcases new and upcoming indie games, as well as some interesting fashion. After you finish checking out the museum, it'll be time to go check out some mainstream culture, and that's to catch a baseball game at Safeco Park, which is a beautiful stadium that gives you stunning views of downtown. And for our last adventure here in Seattle,
we're now in Edmonds, Washington, which is about a 30-minute car ride from Seattle. We're here to try again to see some whales for this YouTube channel. We failed in San Diego, but I feel it today. And we're going to quite a large nature reserve, so that's why the hopes are up, and it's going to take about 5 hours total trip. So let's go ahead and hop on the boat.
our ship was the fastest in the area, and we reached speeds of 60 miles per hour, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is very fast on water. The views of the ocean and nearby land were amazing, and what was even more amazing is we actually did get a chance to see some whales. And we learned they're kinda really hard to film, so there was that. But the pod we did encounter had a group of about 8, and we were able to hang out with them for a few hours.
Well guys, we're headed out of Seattle now. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this episode as much as I enjoy making it as always. Stay tuned for the next episode of Traveling at Chase's Pace.